Today, we're diving into a standout scene from Mindhunter between Ed Kemper and Holden Ford. This interaction is loaded with tension, and we'll break it down using the 5 C's of cinematography: camera angles, continuity, cutting, close-ups, and composition. First up, camera angles and composition. These set the emotional tone of the scene right from the start. The medium shot of both characters establishes their physical relationship. Ed Kemper, towering over Holden, is positioned to dominate the space. This immediately lets the audience know who has the upper hand here. Low angles are used on Kemper, making him look even more imposing, a visual cue that reflects his psychological dominance. Meanwhile, Holden is often shot from a higher angle, making him appear smaller and more vulnerable. This subtly highlights the power imbalance. As the scene escalates, we see close-ups. The camera moves in tighter, focusing on their faces. The closer we get to Holden's face, the more we feel his fear and discomfort. You'll notice how the tight framing isolates him in the moment, making us feel trapped, just like him. When Kemper embraces Holden in that infamous hug, the close-up creates a claustrophobic feel. The camera holds on Holden's face, emphasizing his terror. Kemper remains calm, unbothered. This juxtaposition visually communicates the psychological warfare happening.
They became my spirit wives. They're still with me.
Next, let's look at the continuity and cutting. This is where the editors really let the tension simmer. The scene is built with deliberate pacing, using slow, methodical cuts that make each moment linger longer than usual. The discomfort is palpable, and it's enhanced by the editing's ability to stretch out time. The shot-reverse shot technique is used, but notice how the angle and distance between cuts subtly shift. This slight variation disorients the audience, keeping us uneasy. What's really key here is the lingering pauses between cuts. Rather than cutting away quickly, the editors let each shot breathe. It feels almost like time slows down, making the tension feel unbearable. This gives the audience space to stew in the discomfort, just as Holden is doing. Now, let's talk about some of the other cinematic techniques that enhance the tension of the scene. Lighting plays a crucial role. It's low-key lighting, meaning a lot of shadows, which is typical of psychological thrillers. It creates an ominous, unsettling atmosphere where we don't know what's lurking in the dark. The sound design is minimal but effective.
Well, now, that is the truth.
You hear the soft hum of the room and the characters breathing, and that's it. It's quiet, which makes every small sound, like the hug or a breath, stand out and intensify the moment. Blocking is also really important. Kemper is physically positioned in a way that traps Holden, almost cornering him in the room. This subtle movement reinforces Holden's inability to escape, adding to the psychological tension. So, what can we learn from this scene? Camera angles and composition. Use angles to communicate power dynamics. A simple low angle can make a character seem more dominant, while a high angle can make them feel small or vulnerable. Continuity and cutting. Slow pacing and long shots can build tension. Don't rush the edit. Let the audience sit with the discomfort for a while. Sound and lighting. Even in a quiet scene, sound and lighting are crucial to creating atmosphere. Low-key lighting and minimalist sound design can elevate tension. Blocking. Pay attention to how characters are physically positioned in the frame. Blocking can visually communicate psychological states and power imbalances. Now that you know these key techniques, you'll start spotting them in every movie you watch. Try them out. If this helped, drop a like and subscribe for more deep dives into cinematography. What filmmaking topic do you want to see next? Let me know in the comments.